anyone's here. Well, maybe they will. I should really come up with like a greeting for everyone. Maybe I'll say something like, "This is Joshua Kujou, your grocery store employee clocking in." Something like that. I'll work on it. But anyway, if you're here, today we're going to be playing some Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I'm gonna play the first game of the trilogy. I'm playing on the Switch, by the way. And the purpose of this stream is not only to play the game in preparation of the new game that was announced a while ago, the port of the Japanese games that never went to America. This is also a chance for me to improve the way I talk. I think I mentioned before that I tend to slur my speech, and it's a work in progress. And I also have this bad habit of, when I close my mouth, my tongue, it rests on the roof of my mouth, and when I open it, it makes a bad sound. I don't like hearing it, but hopefully I improve on that. But anyways, let's get to it. I want to play some games with you guys. Is this the right button? Yep, there you go. And hopefully if people come in, they'll be able to tell me if the audio is good. But for now, let's just get started. Dun, 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 dun. I wonder, can they hear it? Give me a second. Oh, I think now they can hear it. But now I can't hear it. Maybe if I... actually, give me one moment, please. I can hear it now. Hopefully you guys can hear it as well. Okay. It looks like it's capturing the game audio, and I could hear it as well. So that should be good. Lower the volume in my headphones. Alright, let's start. I'm just gonna go into the new game. Play the first one, Ace Attorney. And the first episode. Now you get to listen to me do bad voice acting. Damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Oh, I hope there's no delay between me speaking and the video. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair, ah! I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't! Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her, Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the Butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. Yeah. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Ahem. Mr. Wright? This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Gulp. Hand shaking. Eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. The defendant, I think, refers to the person that I'm defending. Something like that. Which is, in this case, Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. I'm trying to keep the same voice for the characters. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Phew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No way! I forgot? I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course. I know the victim's name. I'm, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press the R button to check it at any time, okay? Chief, what's the R button? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who's the victim in this case? Is it Mia Fey? Cinderblock. It's Cindy Stone, I'm pretty sure, but let's go check. Yep, it says Cindy. If I press R again, I think I can go to Profiles. Got Mia, Larry, and here you go, Cindy Stone. Winston Payne. Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now, tell me what was the cause of death. She died because she was poisoned, hit with a blunt object, or strangled. Let's look at the court record again just to be sure. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma, which means blunt object, yep. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it. No, the court accepts it into evidence. Statue in the shape of the Thinker. It's rather heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the R button to check the court evidence frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. Before I do that, let me look at that thinker statue. A statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. Okay, that doesn't give me much. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? What do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped, she just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you described is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from the overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies. All of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to the court record. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30 the day before the murder. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it for her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I wait and see what happens? Stop him from answering. I should probably stop him from answering. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is to clear everyone. The accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Gulp. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Uh-oh. He went. What do I do? Have him answer honestly or stop him from answering? This guy shouldn't be talking at all. Stop him from answering. I'll send him a signal. Oh wait, give me a second. Okay, we're good now. Lie like a dog. Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember? Well then, we'll just have to remind you. I got a bad feeling about this. We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sod to the stand. Get it? Sod. I should probably mention that I played these games before. It's been a long time though. I played all the games except the investigation ones. I think that's the one with Miles. I've played 1, 2, 3, Apollo Justice, Dual Destinies, and then Spirit of Justice. And then some of the one with Professor Layton. It's been a long time, so I don't remember everything. Hopefully everything goes well. Okay, let's keep going then. Mr. Sot, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sot, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony. Witness's account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1:00 p.m. The man who was without a doubt the defendant the man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like this. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sod used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. It's perusal, right? Blackout record. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave? Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? And that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client Is your client really guilty? It's like one of those anime sounds. How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with the R button, then point out contradictions in the testimony. Okay. Our first cross-examination. I think I'm not supposed to. I mean, like, not supposed to, but I'm pretty sure they're just specific ones that I'm supposed to press against. But I always just press every statement. So let's do that. Hold it! Isn't a man leaving an apartment a common sight? I find it odd you would take notice of him. I don't know. You just seem strange to me, that's all. Like he was mad and yet fine at the same time. Just like a criminal feeling the scene of the crime. What voice can I give this guy? I can only do so many voices. The defense requests that the witness refrain from conjecture. Of course, what the witness means is that the man he saw looked suspicious. So, what happened next? Gotta think of a voice real quick. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving. Oh wait, no wait, I'm supposed to be pressing. What gave you the idea to do that? Well, the door was half open, you see. Isn't it only human to want to peek? You climb mountains because they are there. It's the same thing. Truer words have never been spoken. Anyone would look inside. Why did pain cut him off so quickly? So, you looked into the apartment. What happened then? Then I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving. Dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. Wait, let's press the other one first. Are you sure she was dead? Well, no, I guess I wasn't. But she wasn't moving at all, and there was blood everywhere. I guess that would look fatal to anyone. Very well, what happened next? I coiled in fright and found myself unable to go inside. Hold it. So, you didn't touch anything in the apartment? Yes. I mean, no. Nothing. Okay. What happened next? I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in the apartment wasn't working. You thought to call the police. Doesn't that mean you didn't actually call them? Please, listen to the rest of the testimony. You thought to call the police. What happened next? However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to the nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Press this one. The phone in the apartment wasn't working. Yes, I mean, no. No, it wasn't. Right. But you said you didn't go into the apartment. Or did you? Oh, that? I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on a shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call. And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? I went to the nearby park and found a public phone. Why use a public phone? Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone, and being the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer at the nearby apartments. Alright, what time did you call again? I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. I just realized we haven't looked at our evidence yet. Electricity in the Stone's building from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Yeah, well. Let's press that. That's way too specific. 1 p.m. Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He seems really confident. 1 p.m.? Right, doesn't that seem strange to you? Present some evidence to contradict him. Yep, that's way too specific. Yep. Time of death, 4 to 5 p.m. So, couldn't have been better. Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m.? You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that! Objection! This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. I can't make that voice. That sounds like Toad. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you had to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Witness testimony. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. Okay, I think I already know the, if I remember correctly, I already know the contradiction here. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Cross-examination. You see... Oh, I know. It's in one of these two. And the contradiction is the fact that there was a blackout. Yep, objection. Yeah, I remember if the music stops, it means that you got the right one. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said that there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Gah! The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawit? The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been a shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Honey used to be so bad this game. Hey! How are ya? Yeah, I'm playing. I played this game before, but I think I remember some of it. I'm just getting into it. I'm mostly using this to prepare myself for the new game coming out and to get better at speaking. But thank you for coming. Gladly. I mean, gladly. Actually, I didn't hear it at the time. I saw it. Oh wait, I already read these ones. There's a table clock. Table clock. A table clock. Was there a clock at the scene? This is the first I've ever heard of it. Hey, is the game audio and my voice audio, is it at a good level? Yeah. Oh wait, I already read. Murder weapon. The murder weapon. It's a statue. It's kind of low. The game or the voice? What's up, Logon? How you doing? Slow. Oh, for voice. Let's see if I turn this up. Hello. Hello. Is it better now or? Honey says hi. Hello. Is my voice better now? Oh yeah, that's good? Okay, good. Alright. Let's keep going then. Alright, did I press this one? Press. The murder weapon? Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Something's fishy here. That one is that one. So I gotta present the fact that we know that this is a statue and not a clock. He knows it's a clock, which is suspicious. So I'm going to press that and objection! Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? Dun 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 dun. Yeah, voice acting. You get to hear me do some mediocre voice acting. What? You with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? Just answer the questions, Mr. Saw It. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may... Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it, and it says the time out loud. The interrogation... Yeah, this music, I had it for my alarm clock once. So every morning it would play. So kind of hearing it now put me in a bit of a fight or flight. That's just what happens when you use a song too much for like an alarm or a ringtone. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now?
I do, because if I say I don't know where I would go after that. So let's keep pressing him. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction.
Indeed.
I can't keep the voice up. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. Because as we saw in the beginning, he was there. He's the murderer. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one that killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Mutter, mutter, mutter.
Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. saw it. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned in your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Objection! What is the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face.
Grr. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with a clock?
That day, I never. Look, the clock I heard, no, I mean I saw, and shut up, I hate you. Gotta go? Thanks for stopping by, though. Alright, where? It was him, I tell you, I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn, give him death. Mutter, 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 mutter.
Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim.
Mr. Wright.
Your Honor?
You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply try sounding the clock, I guess. Let's sound the clock now, here in the court. Your Honor, may I have that clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. Beep.
I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker after all.
So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing.
How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder?
It's just in PDT time. We're in PDT time. At least I am. I'm in PDT time.
If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it! I was so close.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's right. This isn't America. This is Japanifornia. I wonder how they're gonna explain that in the new game, because it is set in Japan. I'm pretty sure.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit. I come all this way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast. Not so fast, Mr. Sawit. Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow?
Yeah, because she was just in Paris, so it would have been a time difference, I think. Yes.
Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let him have it. Well, Mr. Wright?
Because they are like, honey, I have no concept of time. Is that how it is? I guess sometimes it's hard to keep track of time.
You say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Right. Yeah, this game has a lot of name puns. I love it. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
And it's the passport. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. You have to constantly check time? Yeah. It's been like that recently. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. there, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. Right, when it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Yeah, I saw that. Is it because you, the whole PST and PDT thing? I just figured out it was PDT too.
Order! Order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected.
PSD, PDT, PEDF, and PTSD. I like that.
Mr. Payne, your witness?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts,
not guilty.
And with that, this court is adjourned.
Gotta make lunch? Yeah, no problem. I'll still be here for a bit. Maybe I'll go into the second trial. But, yeah. Go ahead and make your lunch. It turns out that Mr. Frank Sawit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went into her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32, District Court. Defendant, Lobby number 2. Let me drink some water real quick. Gotta stay hydrated after all. Phew. I still can't believe we won. Right. Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Bad, bad, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry. She was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, isn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. That face. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. Oh, that's doing bad stuff to my throat. And she was just playing me for a fool. Doesn't that make you want to cry? Larry. Are you sure? Squeeze me? I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Well, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Yeah, just present my attorney's badge. That'll prove it. Passport. Electricity? I don't think that's it. Is it the murder weapon? It's rather heavy. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. Do you think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel better a little bit. Right. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of the evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Did I miss something? Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent buds. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? Ooh. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. I wanted to combine both me and the voice I gave Larry. It didn't work. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. And that's the episode, end of episode 1. Save. Yeah. 2019. Wow, it's been that long since I played this game. Alright. Overwrite. Ring. Beep. Hello? This is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. I just gave him the same voice. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling you because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. You want me to hold evidence for you? Maybe it sounds more like that. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, yeah. It's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. What? Hey, was that her or... Okay, never mind. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock, to pick it up? I'll be in the pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner, something good. Like, burgers. I could really go for a good burger. And then, it's one of those localization things where they say burger, and then they're clearly eating ramen. You know, the infamous Brock jelly donut onigiri. Okay, we'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Beep. Conversation recorded, September 5th, 9:27 a.m. See, how long have we been streaming? It has been... 64 minutes. Okay, it's been just been over an hour. I'll probably do some of this case and then I'll wrap it up for tonight, for today. September 5th, 8:57, Fei & Co. Law offices. Now, Miss Fei, I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Fei, you are a poor liar. I'm only assuming this is a dude. Why, I see it right there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Ho ho. You are not cogniferous of my background? Cogniferous, huh? Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho ho. Ho ho. My dear Miss Fei, I am so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fei. Alright, I should have made that voice. Red, white, blue. Let me just say right now, the way this guy killed someone with that Thinker makes more sense than the way the other dude, the first dude, did it. He grabbed the, this guy grabbed the Thinker, on the thin side and hit him with the bigger side. But the first dude, it looked like he was gripping the base of the clock and then hit the woman with the more brittle part. Just ignore that, never mind. September 5th, 9:08 p.m., Fei & Co. Law offices. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh, that's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in the office. Okay, this is the first part where we get to do some examination of the location. You get to move into different places and examine, like, say, this coat hanger. I don't think I'll be able to actually get anything right now because it's an urgent moment. I smell blood, and that can't be good. I have to check and see if Mia, the chief's okay. Yep. Yeah, it's all gonna be the same. Okay, so let's move into the office. You're back? Welcome back. Yeah, I'm just starting the second trial now. I mean, the second case. That smell. Blood. Sis. Someone's there. Oh, she's dead. That's right, she dies. Nice, 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 nice. Reminds me of that video of that girl in VR chat. Make hamburger country. Nice, 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 nice. Chief? Chief? Chief! Who are you? Oh. Strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. Yeah, I heard about that. It's a shame. I don't know why people have to be like that. Anyways. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally she was cold. Chief. And we get to examine some stuff. So examine the body first. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this. But if there's any clues here. Should Phoenix be touching things? In real life, probably he shouldn't be. You know, you wouldn't be able to touch anything, especially since you'd get your fingerprints everywhere. And yeah. And then once the police come, yeah, you wouldn't be able to go inside, I'm assuming. She was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker. Lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. The thinker. Added to the court record. The thinker, the murder weapon, looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock made by Larry Butts. There's some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of a glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Glass shards. The broken remains of a glass light stand. Broken beyond all recognition. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. It was. Well, actually, it's not the same statue. The defendant, Larry Butts, the guy from the first trial with the orange, he made those clocks. He made two of them. One for the girl that died in the first trial, and then one for him. And then he gave it to the chief over here, who's dead now. What could it be? When you look at it, it says Maya. A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. Receipt added to the court record. A department store receipt with letters written in blood on the back. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police. You probably should have called the police first. And find out what that girl was doing here. I gotta collect evidence though. No clues. No clues. Shards of glass. Yep, we already went through that. There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. A nice luxurious place. You gotta wear gloves, Phoenix. That way you don't get charged for murder. Okay. Slide, huh? Oh. Looks like we can examine more. The Fay & Co. ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra-neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. No clues. Computer. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used for this PC was email. Give me a second. There you go. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. Yeah, there's no reason why he would ever be thought of as a murderer. Right, I better call the police. Hmm? That's funny. A few of the screws on this receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please, come quick. What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? Oh, whoa. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. A large building. Okay, nothing else there. Oops. Anything else? Hello there. Hmm? That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right here on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Ding. And she's right there. Yipes. Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Fay. Maya Fay? Maya. So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside of the courtroom. She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me? Can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark, and Sis... So she was already dead. You and the chief. So, you're the chief's... sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting? This late at night? Yes. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes. It was the clock. It was the thinker. Okay. Guess I should present her with the receipt. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. Hmm? That's my name! Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Hmm? The police. Sounds like they're coming this way.
Freeze! Police!
Hey. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Wait, should I try? No, I shouldn't do accents. I'm not good with accents. Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received the What should I... What voice should I give this guy? He's big. Nah.
We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder.
Must have been that woman I saw.
Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, Kay.
Like that? Does that work? Great. Just great. Maya. Wait, she wouldn't have... Nah.
Whoa! Excuse me.
Eek.
This word Maya here mean anything to you?
That's my name.
What? The victim drew this here note with her own blood, see? With a dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name.
I'm slowly turning cowboy.
Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am.
Alright, this guy's a cowboy now. What? Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 a.m., detention center, visitors room. Whoa. They have poor Maya locked up like a prisoner. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I want to talk to you about. Yes, please. Let me save you. I better give it to her straight. It's up to you. Up to me? Yes. I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you. When you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No. I never thought... It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on the edge the whole time. The whole time. It's been a while. Huh, so he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh? Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get in trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 years. 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. My eye? Is it blinking again? Yeah, I have trouble tracking the eyes. It's because I'm wearing glasses. I think it's because I'm wearing glasses. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Maya... I know. IRL, honey Asian. Hey, same here. There's something I want to ask you. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Yeah. Acolytes? Like, acolytes? Like, people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training. Spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. The day of the crime. She looks awfully happy for someone in prison right now. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes. That clock shaped like the Thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been... Wait, how could that have been evidence in a case? How could that have been evidence in a case? Right, she said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things. Let's see. It's like a spirit medium's first. So you're an acolyte, or medium in training. That's right. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second. You said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait. What? What? So, you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that? Yes. In training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? You can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Cell phone. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Is she allowed to give me anything? In prison? Where'd she get the paper and pen? Maya's memo. A conversation I had with my sister is recorded on my cell phone. Cowboy Gumshoe. Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? Hmm? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you can go ask him to represent me? Yes, of course. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 o'clock this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right. I'll be back. Huh? Didn't I already do this one? Oh, okay. Wait, what? All I've been doing these last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see, that morning I got a call. Okay, I already saw this one. Lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her and my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Okay. Guess we should move to Grossberg Law Office. Should I go to the... I should go here first. September 6th, Fay & Co. Law Offices. The evidence is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there. Oh, whoops.
This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing.
Whoa. That's doing killer on my throat.
Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you?
No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Well, I should be able to find a way to do the voice without damaging myself.
I guess I got the name wrong, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right?
He was proven innocent. Right. And you were Detective Suede Shoes. Detective Gumtree, Gumshoe. Gumshoe, right? Dick Gumshoe? Call me Richard.
Right. At your service. Hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal.
Sheriff Gumshoe.
Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick.
Hey, Dick, get over here.
Yes, sir. Be right there. You're a lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you'd better do it quick.
Phew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Did it. Oh, never mind. Talk. About Miss Fay, did you do an autopsy?
You wanna know the results, eh? Nah, don't you go looking at me like that, pal.
Oh, I read that wrong.
It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all.
Mia's autopsy report. Time of death, 9/5 at 9 p.m. Cause, single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. Maya. About Maya?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win.
Why do you say that?
The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution.
Edgeworth?
I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all.
Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth.
That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you know him, don't you?
Looks like I mean, of course I know him. It looks like Phoenix knows him too. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict.
Don't talk about him that way.
Don't talk about him that way.
You make him barely sound human.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna change that voice because it's let me try another one. What was I doing before? Still. Nope. Still. 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 I still kind of want to make him sound boy though. I guess it'll just have to be an accent. Oof. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So, Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became a prosecutor at the incredible young age of 20. Well, looks like my headphones are about to run out of battery. Give me a second. There you go. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crimes with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Okay. He has the phone, right? I think he has the phone. I was wondering, did you see Maya Fei's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you can give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's onto me. Tell him not so straight, not so straight. Okay. If I tell him I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh, no, it's just, you know, the detective.
Nope, I know nothing, pal.
Oh wait, I'm just going back into that voice. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. A cell phone holds a little girl's... A cell phone holds all a little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets.
You're trying to confuse me.
Sorry, pal, I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective.
Uh-huh.
Oh, here. You can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems like he didn't notice the recorded conversation. Maya's cell phone holds a conversation between Chief and Maya. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. Okay. Mia, what's up? You haven't called me. Wow. Oh, it's the conversation from the beginning. Okay. Y'all done, pal? Yeah, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it, I'd completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. Sorry about this, but I can't let you in. I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me your name. Miss May, huh? So you've sent her home already then? Ha! You're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not gonna go outside her room until the trial. So, she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try and get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Okay, I already got everything here. So, go to Grossberg. I might stop the stream once I start the actual trial. September 6th, Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention, run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Examine. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The old painting is so thick, it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Anything else? Plant. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case. And if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Solid gold? What's the point of having a solid gold lighter? Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. Anything else? Expensively looking mahogany bookshelves, blah blah blah. Never read. Doesn't look like anything's here, so I just have to move. Gatewater Hotel. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Oh, God. Ara. Well, hello there, handsome. That doesn't sound right. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer. Nope, that doesn't sound right. How do I sound seductive? You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Hee. Memo to self, thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. Yeah, I don't know how I can voice that one. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Examine. What is this? There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! Hey! What are you doing? No touching. Most high-pitched ever? You want me to do a high-pitched? Hey! Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode there for a second. I wonder what could have been inside that drawer. What you witnessed. Do you think you can tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at that time of the incident. Oh, observe. Incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movie. I don't think I can keep that one up. honestly does sound like a female kind of bahaha. I guess I could keep trying it. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Oh, this is kind of awkward. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that occurred. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on. You seduce yourself? It's weird having the voice act. I've never done it before. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Could you just... Who exactly are you? Ooh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. Teehee? You know, you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've ever blushed this much. Oh, there's no ever. Never mind. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no. And you've had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh, boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Ooh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television. Oh, no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Baka. Oh boy. I don't think I can give her anything. Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry. I haven't seen him yet. I see. I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. Go back to the other one? Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard.
Aha! So you're the...
Nope.
Aha! So you're the one they say has been looking for me?
Yeah, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined.
That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now?
Yes, well, yes.
And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed.
Am I Sean Connery now? I guess I'm Sean Connery. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you?
Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it.
Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey.
Yes, Maya Fey. Go on.
Why the strange reaction?
Ah-cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible.
Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow?
Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion.
What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Your refusal. How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me, why won't you take the case?
Well, you see, it's just... I'm busy, you see.
But the client is Mia Fei's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands.
Yes, of course I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye.
Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere.
Think not.
Huh? Did you say something? I think not.
I think not, I said.
What do you mean?
I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy.
Why?
I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you.
What's going on here? How did you know Miss Fei?
She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see.
A mission?
You could see it in her eye. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one.
Give me a second. I need a hydrate. That's quite the painting.
You notice. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course.
No, I won't sell it. Not even to you.
I wasn't interested.
It's not for sale. I'm not
buying. Jeez. Okay, there's nothing else I can do with this guy. Go back to the detention. September 6th, 3:42 p.m. Detention Center. Visitors room. Hiya. Hiya, Maya. Oh, you're back. Did you find a lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. The lower my voice goes, the more your eye does that. I think it's because I'm leaning into the microphone when I do it, and then it just picks up that. That might be the reason why it does that. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Talk. Family. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know? So she could still be alive? Your mother. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced that she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her. All by herself on that mountain? Your mother's enemy. So, who was this man who, ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, There was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? Medium? Did I just say medium? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Now, whoa. So what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the medium jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White. That was his name. My mother told me. Oh, wait, sister. Sister or mother? I forgot. White. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? I defend her, of course. I made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, can't abandon you. No one is a saddest person without any friends. I know. I've been there a long time ago. Little Phoenix. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. It's so kind of you. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Phew. She smiled at least. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes. And I trust you. You trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what happens next? Oh, what's next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer. It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Okay, now what? Do I go back? Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. I almost forgot. You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right. Sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? White. That was his name. Right. That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Let's look at that screwdriver. There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap added to the court record. Found in Miss May's hotel room. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Miss May is the murderer? Maybe. I forget. It's been a while since I've played this game. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy, still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. To be continued. Alright, and I think the trial happens after, so I think this is where I'm gonna end the stream. Yeah. Save progress. That's very quick. If she hit the chief, ran out, and then went all the way to her building to go to the window, she must have been running real fast. Alright, I'm gonna save, and that'll be it for tonight. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Well, thank you everyone for coming. It's been nice. I've got a lot of practice using my voice, and hopefully the more I do this, the more I improve. I think we hit 2 hours streaming, which is a first for me. I'll try to see the next time I can stream. It might be on Sunday because that's my other day off. I don't know what I'll... Who's that girl in my wall? Which one? The top one or the one all the way to the left? Those are drawings that I did. They're heavily distorted because I wanted to not necessarily hide them, but but the first one is Zelda. The one on top is Princess Zelda from Breath of the Wild, and then the other one is a character from this YouTube channel that I watch. It was a fan art that I made. I don't know if I'll ever post the older drawings that I did, just because it would it's linked to my other account, that's why. If it was my girlfriend, I don't have a girlfriend, unfortunately. Yeah. Well. So yeah, I think I'm going to end it here. Yeah, VTuber friends and lurkers, yeah. That's worth more to me. It's the most interaction I get. Okay. I will see you all next time. Once again, thank you for coming. Next time, I don't know if I'll stream Phoenix Wright or if I'll continue Doom Eternal. But we'll see. Sunday should be a good day. Alright. Oh, later? Yep. Yeah, I'll go to your stream. I'll be there. See you later. Wink. It's not winking. Wink. There you go. Wink. Can't wink with this eye. Never mind.